Hello friends, thank you so much for the overwhelming love and support on my last video. I was honestly not expecting such a deep response. Many of you left thoughtful comments, emotional reactions, and a lot of very genuine, curious questions. Some of you asked, how could you do that? Others wondered, what about food, toilet, or physical pain? And many of you were curious about the mental side of things, like didn't you feel bored, restless, or want to quit? Some even doubted, is this even possible? Can someone actually just sit for 24 hours and do nothing but breathe? And I completely understand your questions. They are valid, they are real. So in this video, I want to answer everything, not just to explain, but to help you in case you ever want to try even 10 minutes of this. I will tell you how I prepared myself beforehand, how I faced both physical and mental challenges, what this experience taught me, and finally, how you can start this beautiful practice step by step. So please don't skip this video. If you watched the last one, you already know what I went through. And if you haven't, I suggest watching that first and then coming back here, because this one is all heart. Number 1. How did I do it? My mental preparations. Friends, let me be honest with you. I didn't just wake up one day and say, let's sit for 24 hours doing nothing. It began months before. I started with just 5 minutes a day, sitting in silence, watching my breath. No music, no mantras, no goals. Just breathing and observing. Over time, I increased it to 15 minutes, then 30. Some days were easy, some days were so hard. I wanted to scream, but I didn't force myself. I gently returned again and again. So I finally decided to go for 24 hours. My mind had already practiced letting go. I had already experienced stillness in small doses, and that's the secret. Don't jump. Build layer by layer, just like training a muscle. Now, your second query. Physical challenges, like what about food, toilet, thirst, body movement? Friends, this was one of the most common questions. And yes, the physical side is tough. I prepared my body the day before, ate very light meals, no junk, no spices, nothing heavy. I emptied my bowels in the morning and made sure my stomach felt light. I sat down at around 7 a.m. I allowed myself to take sips of water once in a while, just a few. I didn't stand up, but I did allow very small movements like adjusting postures or changing leg position slowly without breaking the meditative state. Yes, there was pain, numbness in my legs, stiffness in the back, burning sensations, but I treated them like I treated my thoughts. I observed. I didn't resist. I didn't say, oh, this is bad. I just said, this is happening. And slowly, pain started to change. It became less personal, like a sensation passing through, rather than something attacking me. And now, your query number 3, mental struggles. Like, did I feel like quitting? Friends, more than the body, the real battle was with the mind. In the beginning, it was like a riot inside. Thoughts rushing in, memories, random fantasies, regrets, boredom, even fear. The mind kept saying, why are you doing this? What's the point? Just stop. And honestly, I almost did many times, but here is the turning point. I didn't try to shut those thoughts up. I just watched them like clouds in the sky. I didn't follow them, didn't fight them, just watched. And after a few hours, something magical happened. The noise started to fade. A stillness began to rise. A soft, quiet awareness, which was not bored, not restless, not afraid. It was simply present. This awareness, it was like meeting my truest self. Not the body, not the thoughts, just me. And at number 4, friends, someone also asked me, what did I learn from this experiment? What changed in me after this? What I learned from watching my breath for 24 hours cannot be summed up in just one word. But if I had to try, I would say this: presence. Not the kind of that you read in books, not the motivational kind you hear in speeches. I'm talking about a raw, unfiltered, intimate connection with existence itself. When I sat there doing nothing but observing my breath, something started to shift inside me. In the beginning, I was fighting with my mind. Should I keep sitting? Am I wasting time? But as hours passed, something magical happened. I didn't lose my thoughts. I simply stopped being controlled by them. Friends, I started seeing how restless my mind really was, how it kept pulling me towards the future or dragging me into the past. I realized that most of my suffering comes from resisting the present moment, either craving something else or rejecting what is. But during those 24 hours, as I kept coming back to my breath again and again, I slowly started to accept everything. Every itch, every discomfort, every fear, every urge. I didn't react, I just watched. And that changed me. I realized we don't need to suppress our emotions or desires. We just need to watch them. Let them rise, let them pass, just like the breath. That moment to moment awareness brought me to a deeper understanding of impermanence. No matter how strong an emotion feels, pain, frustration, even joy, it comes and it goes, just like the breath. And that gave me peace I had never experienced before. But it didn't stop there. After this practice, my relationship with time changed. Earlier, even 5 minutes of silence would feel heavy. Now, I have started cherishing silence. I noticed I started speaking less, but whatever I spoke carried more weight, more awareness. My reactions to stressful situations also changed. I became less reactive, more grounded. Even the small annoyances of daily life lost their grip on me. And the biggest realization? Everything I had been looking for outside, peace, joy, clarity, was always inside me, hidden behind a veil of constant doing. This 24-hour breath watching was not just a challenge, it was a door to a new dimension of life, a dimension where stillness is not empty, it's full of life, full of truth. And at number 5, I will tell you how you can start this practice step by step. Please don't try 24 hours on your first day. Instead, start with just 5 minutes. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably. You don't need to sit like a yogi. Just relax. Close your eyes. Watch your breath. Not control it. Just observe. When thoughts come, let them. Just gently come back to breath. Do this daily. Slowly increase time. 5 minutes can become 10, then 20. Use a timer and put your phone on silent. You can journal your experience afterwards. It helps keep track of your growth. And remember, silence is not about emptiness. It's about meeting yourself without distractions. Friends, if you want me to make a guided video to help you through this practice, let me know in the comments. I will be happy to share it with you. Friends, this 24-hour journey was not just a test. It was a transformation. And I share it not to show off, but to invite you. Because if I can touch this peace, so can you. You don't need anything. You already have it inside you. Just sit, just breathe, just be. Thank you for walking this journey with me. Also, thank you so much for your love, your support, and your beautiful curiosity. It truly means a lot. I will see you very soon with another video where we will once again push the limits of the mind, body, and spirit together. But more importantly, take 5 minutes today and watch your breath. Who knows what you might discover. Thank you again.